Don't let the city life restrict you from living your best life. Welcome and welcome back to another Gardening with Stacey. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I appreciate you all and God bless you all. I am going to prepare some stewed June plum. Yes, so we are getting everything prepped and ready. I'm about to catch the fire. Nothing like having nature around you. You can create that atmosphere for yourself. So like I said, I'm going to cook some stewed June plum. My first time ever. However, you'll catch that in the next video. So as soon as you finish watching this video, run straight over to that next one. But mind your bucket too. Alright, so these are charcoal. We call them coal. Same thing. So yeah, let's catch the fire. So right here I have a pack of matches. Let me take off the gloves now, since I'm done dealing with the black. Anybody remember this? So inside here I have kerosene. When I say kerosene, I really mean kerosene oil. So as a real country girl, can't really take all of the country out of me. You ever run out of kerosene and you have to draw for your lamp? Yeah, so I'm drawing from a lamp. So I'm just going to put a little inside here. If I had dry coconut, the shell, I would add it and things would take off. But I don't have any, so I'm giving the fire a little jump start with the kerosene. I have my plastic bag right here and a piece of stick. For those who don't know, you're going to see exactly what I do with them to help me to get this fire blazing. First of all, let me dress back a little. Yeah. Alright, so I am just going to pour a little in like this, just around it. I don't want to use much, because I don't want to finish my kerosene oil. I want to be a wise virgin, you see. I want to make sure that my lamp has oil. Alright, so let's strike this baby up. Alright, so usually, sometimes I would usually stock some of the plastic inside the coal in the creases. It wasn't coming to me at all, so that part out of it. So I usually just, I look like I never use any sticks. So alright, so what the plastic does, when it lights, the drippings helps to ignite the fire. So I'm just going to push some of it in the creases. I didn't remember to do that. I don't want the fire to out too. If I see it going out before the time, I just add some more kerosene and let it so let me have some of this dripping someplace else. Dripping thing not working out. Alright, here we go. There we go. Except that the plastic is going to finish now. Fall off. I am so excited to try this stewed June plum. I am so looking forward to the taste. I saw a lot of recipes, but I'm going to use the one that I think I will like. It's full of smoke now. Please give this video a thumbs up and please subscribe if you have not yet done so. That way the YouTube algorithm will push my video out there so that others can see. Thank you so much in advance, and God bless you all. If I had a piece of coconut shell, the dry coconut shell, I would have put it in the middle somewhere, but it will catch soon. I soon leave it and pick the June plums from a tree right there. So we're using green June plums. So I'm just going to stop this. I'm going to add some more kerosene oil and let it catch. That's what we say, we're letting it catch. Catching the fire. So meantime the fire is there catching, why not snack on a June plum? Nothing like eating what you grow and growing what you eat. Alright, I'm going to use this banana leaf to put my ingredients on. So this right here is some cinnamon leaves and a piece of stick. It's not a lot of June plum that I'll be doing, so this will be just fine. Covering it up because I washed them already. This is some brown sugar inside here. The water I'll be using, this is some vanilla, and I'm going to use some ginger, but I'm going to grate it so I don't bring it out as yet. And I'm going to use it to contain. I'll be using this spoon and my knife. It is getting there. Of course, I'm always looking for lizards, but I don't let it stop me from growing my food because I would miss out on so much. Scared of them getting close to me, but a girl got to do what a girl got to do. Alright, so you see this lovely bunch right here. I'm getting all of these. They are not big. This is a dwarf June plum tree. These are just fine. Ooh. I was trying to get the entire bunch, but one of them, no, two of them fell off. Well, break off in my hand. Alright, looks like I'm just going to have to get them like this. Alright, so these are what we're going to use. So I'll peel them. How could I forget the most important thing? The pot that we're going to put on this. Let me get the pot. Alright, so we'll be using what we call Dutchie. Yeah, so this is a Dutch pot. And this Dutch pot is very special to me because it is coming from generation to generation to gingeration. We said gingeration instead of generation. But with the fun aside, trust me, This pot, I am a proud inheritor. I cherish it. Yeah, Stacey is one little pot. Yes, my little one passed down. This is one passed down I am proud to have. Alright, so we're going to use this Dutch pot, and you can see right here the fire is ready. So I need to get the pot going. Usually I have a little grill to put over the fire to put the pot on. I can't find it. It looks like something happened when moving, but anywho, I'm going to make it happen for me. So the fire, you can see, it is literally ready. So I'm just fixing it that the pot can hold properly on it and it don't fall off. Alright, let's try it. Trying to get it to balance out. Yeah, this can work. Let me get my chair. Please go over to my next video. I uploaded both of them the same time. See how I prepared my stewed June plum? You won't want to miss it. Thank you so much for watching, and God bless you all. Come garden with me now, man.